Welcome back, my friends, to the show that never ends. It's Tuesday. This is Jim at Whiteley Studios, at the Ustream Studios in Whiteley, talking to you about today's news. And before I start ranting and raving, I've got to say this to everybody. May the 4th, just gone. HMS Sheffield was sunk all those years ago in the Falklands War, the conflict, whatever you want to call it. It was a great ship, D-80, Type 42. I knew the captain quite well. I met him afterwards. His name was Sam Salt. He survived that attack, but has since passed away. A lot of sailors lost their lives on that ship. My old friend Percy and his wife were down in Portsmouth a couple of days ago at a slight little reunion and to pay their respects round the cenotaph there. And of course, on the same day, he always seems to get forgotten, Nick Taylor was flying his Sea Harrier to attack Goose Green and was shot down by a radar-controlled anti-aircraft weapon. Oh dear, dear, dear. I visited his grave a few times. He's still there in the Falklands. The Argentinians, they buried him with full military honours, and he still lies there where he fell. On the 6th of May, I've got to talk about this because these guys are in my heart. They're two guys, John Ayton Jones, EJ, and Alan Curtis. They were flying a Sea Harrier mission on the 6th. Really rotten, crappy weather. They were sent to intercept a fast-moving target approaching the fleet, and they never returned to the aircraft carrier, so it seems that they were lost. It is such a tragic thing. It almost sounds romantic, doesn't it? Two great fighter pilots, EJ and Alan, lost their life, probably crashed into each other or lost their horizon and went into the sea. Anyway, that's not very glamorous. It's like what's going on in Israel at the moment. And Israel is affecting all the world now. The Israel-Palestinian, or should I... You don't like to say Palestinian, it's Hamas against Israel. So it's... but really... the whole of the world is reacting to it now. Everyone seems to be taking sides. All the lefty little people want to say free Palestine, do this, do that, and all. And they're frightening everybody. They're frightening the Jewish community, if there is such a thing. It's all getting a bit spread. All the politicians now, especially the local politicians in the local elections, what is their policies? Not about the bins being too expensive to be emptied twice a week, but no, what's going on in Palestine and Gaza? Free Gaza. No, free the fucking dustbin men to come more than once a week. Let's get the flies out of our back garden. You walk past my bins, the fucking smell is horrendous. You know, come on, you councils, we don't want... now you're elected. I'd like to thank the people of this place for electing me, and I will get the bins sorted out and we'll sort out the potholes. No, this is this idiot from the Green Party. Ali Akbar, for fuck's sake, what is going on? When did foreign affairs influence local council elections? And let's just talk about what's going on, right? So the Israelis have launched a rocket attack on Rafah, right? So there's supposed to be a ceasefire going on. Right? Well, there's hardly going to be a ceasefire until the one side gives back all the hostages they've taken, civilian hostages. Those of them that they haven't killed or murdered, they've got them there somewhere to use as bargaining ploy. But it's never a bargaining ploy if you can't do a little swappy with the Israelis. Israelis have said, Hamas's proposal included far-reaching conclusions that it could not accept and was far away from meeting their own agendas. So we've sent the tanks in. The tanks were ready, waiting for it to fail. I wonder if the Israeli general said, OK, we've got this peace talks going on, and look, if it all goes wrong, I'll give you a couple of days' notice to go in. No, they went in as soon as the door slammed behind them. So they're now, and they said they had eliminated 20 terrorists. Well, there you go. It's a bit tit for tat out there, but why really are the politicians in this country getting involved? That idiot little fucking Mayor Khan. What's he? Just because he's a Muslim, we all have to stick together. We're all pals, are we? So we're all football fans. All the football fans. Let's get the Crystal Palace and Charlton fans to love one another and have a fucking ceasefire there. It's not enough. Everyone is different. It just makes me laugh. So why does the mayor decide that Gaza and Palestine and Hamas, It's beyond the whole thing. Yes, he wants a ceasefire. We all want a ceasefire. We do. I've got some great Palestinian mates, and I've got loads and loads of Jewish mates and Israeli mates as well. So the more it goes on out there, the more it's affecting us here with these. Let's see what this guy's name is here. His name is, I've got his name written down here somewhere. His name is, hang on, I've written it down, I can't, oh yeah, Motin Ali. He's a Green councillor, Motin Ali. And here's their picture of them all celebrating. This is up in Leeds, actually. Well, do you know, where there are hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and thousands of people from overseas, shall we say, they're going to be encouraged. The Muslim vote goes to people like Martin Ali, and it goes to that horrible little shit, Mayor Khan, who should really leave and get on with it. Just bugger off. You're ruining bloody London. Okay, so just before I go over to Ustream to go on about stuff that I can't be cancelled about, I'll just lose the plot here a little bit. Listen to this. This is some of the things we're going to talk about. Taxpayers, get this, are to fund a £475 a day expert, this is an expert, to decolonise parts of Hadrian's Wall. Do you know, Abby, do you know where Hadrian's Wall is? Round Hadrian's house. Right? This is a created post, right? Britain's colonial past and systemic racism at two ancient forts. Right, they weren't built by us, the fucking Romans built them. When the Romans had an army, not like the Italian army, 6 reverse gears on a tank. So this is Britain bashing, isn't it? The decolonisation specialist is to be employed by the council-funded Tyne & Wear Archives and Museums Group. What? Why do so many people hate our country? A decolonisation expert for parts of Hadrian's Wall. What the fuck? You couldn't make it up. Come over to Ustream now. Go to Ustream. You get 7 days free. If you watch it and don't like it, you can cancel. If you do like it, then you can stay. If you want to be part of Ustream, send a stamped addressed envelope to our studios. Have a look online. Go to ustream.com. Send a stamped addressed envelope, a big one like that, and put a stamp on it that covers it being a big one, and we'll send you some car stickers. So you can drive around saying, I'm a Ustream supporter, even if you're not. Well, unbelievable, isn't it? Let's have a little talk. What I'm going to talk about on Ustream is a gender-neutral loos to be banned. I quite like them loos where women can come in. I always used to piss on the seat. That will shut them up. They won't go in there again. Don't you worry about that. And now, the cyber attack. We're going to talk about that. The people from China, right, they've got into cyber attack Ministry of Defence, right? And one of the hacks said, it fits China's pattern of behaviour and could lead to blackmail threats. Beijing has dismissed this as a smear, but the Ministry of Defence cyber expert gets paid less than their diversity expert. What does that fucking tell you? Come over to Ustream with me now. I'm off tonight to Epsom to do my last gig of the tour before the summer starts. Thanks for your support. Click your funny button there, what is it, subscribe, and then come over to Ustream. Come on, you'll love yourself. Your knickers will dry out later. Join me, Jim Davidson, OBE, for an extra special night of comedy at the Gaiety Bar in Southsea. I'll be there on July the 19th. And we've got the winner of Ustream's Laughter Class, Patrick Smith. And it's going to be great. So I shall see you there, the Gaiety Bar in Southsea on July the 19th. Okay, get your tickets now. And if you fancy a laugh like you used to, you'll enjoy yourself. Go to www.thegaiettysouthsea.co.uk.